What's up, everyone? Brian here. Oh man, I know I am coming back to the stream about an hour later than I planned. Uh, Long story short, uh, there was a bunch of, we'll call it membership-related discussions that needed to be resolved before I pulled away from the conversations to come here and stream today. But I think we're settled. We have a plan. And we're moving forward. As I look for where the hell my pencil went on my table. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Friday morning, not 9 a.m., it is 10 a.m. because I was not prepared. Um, but let's do what we normally do here. So it's been about a week since we looked. Here's the hero rating leaderboard. I've been updating this weekly. Yeah, about weekly. And you can see that we've gone from 59,425 all the way to 58,448. Um, there we go. So that's what, about 1,000 placement jumps. I have done, I did some rank ups over the past week, 2 rank 3 6-star rank ups. Please consider clicking on those videos in my channel, maybe dropping a like or a comment at your discretion, no pressure. And let's do some stuff. I had hoped to have done a incursion today. I've got about just under 5 hours left, or sorry, 4 hours left to do an incursion. Looking for Sector 7, so if maybe one of you wants to do an incursion, just let me know. And in the meantime, though, I think I'm going to burn down a little bit of energy. Kind of a rough past 2 days. I did do a little bit of a stream yesterday, kind of covering the monthly content. That was completely spur of the moment, unplanned. Um, and hindsight always being 2020, I don't think I had the time for that because I ended the stream and then immediately did none of the things I needed to do to go to some meetings. And I was essentially in meetings and some work groups until 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, like more than, was it more than? What time did we end this? Well, okay, maybe it wasn't 12 hours. Closer to 10. Ah, Slagator, good morning. Mighty Spider, welcome back, man. Let's see here. What? This looks like a buff. Finishing a 5-hit combo with a light or medium attack grants attacker a passive fury charge. Up to 10 charges. Okay, so I just gotta essentially mix master my ending combo hits. We can do that. We can do that. That's easy. I thought the nodes were supposed to make the fight challenging, not make them easier. Get wrecked. But yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Um, Definitely did not get around to fixing that couch yesterday. I came home and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I watched a little bit of TV, uh, made sure the kid got to bed. Oh my goodness. I have a typo in my bar and I didn't even know it. Give me a second here. Typos are the worst. It's not Goth of War. It's God of War. There we go. There we go. How long has that been like that? Slip of the finger. Um, yeah, just I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little drained. Um, it hasn't been the streaming, and it hasn't been the game. It's just there's a lot of little things going on in life, much like many of you, I'm sure. As the season changes, right? Like we're officially in summer now. School's getting out. Summer vacations are starting. People's work schedules are changing with the quarter. There's a lot going on in the world, and it was kind of very apparent for my alliance today. There were more than just like one person or two people that when I woke up hadn't even joined AQ yet. It was a little distressing. Not the end of the world, but distressing, right? Because I think we're really far behind. Not to say that we can't make it up and overcome it, but I am worried. That coupled with the fact that our AQ maps were misprogrammed on accident. Not really looking to blame. I mean, we all know whose fault it is, but mistakes happen. And so, just trying to. There's a lot of moving pieces, right? Sometimes just bad communication is all it takes for a plan to completely fall into shambles. So hopefully the Alliance Quest week has not been compromised. Um, it should be recoverable. I think if we are in a pinch, if let's say we have a poor AQ day today, I believe that we can actually compensate for that uh, by doing something different. Uh, Got to crunch the numbers and see. Not really sure though. Oh, Misty Knight. All right. I'm not gonna lie. Haven't fought her enough. Her special one still kind of catches me off guard. Well, it looks like it was a non-issue. This is the uncollected difficulty. Um, I should probably start working on Cavalier difficulty. I wasn't feeling it today. Um, I kind of wanted to jump into this incursion. Because just like everyone else is busy, I'm busy too. Um, Yesterday is a perfect example, right? Like I essentially didn't play the game for like 8+ hours. Why am I hitting her? Um, I don't know what to say. Like it's if I internalize and self-reflect a little bit, if I'm this busy, I imagine other people are just as busy. Um, and shit happens, right? You just deal with it. Can Brian take this fight seriously? Nope. Good morning, Jacob. Um, there we go. Okay, so I just saw the last response in Discord that I was waiting on. Thank you. Um, Brian's not streaming Diablo, but he's playing with Diablo. It's Come on, it's like the Spanish word for devil. I mean, it's a popular word. Um, I'm just like so scatterbrained right now. I have a much quieter day today. We're gonna do stream. I'm gonna do lunch date with the wife. And then it's laundry that I've been skipping for the past 2 days and fix the couch. And that's essentially what my Friday night's gonna be. Slagator says, dude, I'm working 16-hour days because we're setting up for fall semester. Plus, I'm walking everywhere to avoid gas prices. Oh, dude, I've been there. Yeah, I figure if I am retired and I'm this busy, I can only imagine how busy everyone else is, right? Now, all the things that I'm busy with are things that I've chosen to be involved in. So, honestly, I could drop any of them in a heartbeat. Um, but yeah, yeah, and even Jacob in his job, he's in my alliance. He's been working like double shifts for like a month or so now, maybe longer. They're having some staffing shortages. But I don't know, maybe I need to re-enter the workforce to give you guys a break. No, I definitely had those days. Former Navy military guy myself. It was not uncommon. A 12-hour shift was a normal day for me. Um, and there was a time, like a good 4 years, where 7 days a week I was doing 18-hour shifts. I was literally like all my free time was at work. I would come home, dinner would be in the microwave from the wife. I'd eat it and go to bed, and then wake up before she would wake up and be right back to work. I'd have breakfast on the ship. I was having lunch on the ship, and I was lucky if I made it home to have dinner not on the ship. So I've been there, guys. I've been there, and I feel so bad for you. Uh, but that's part of why I decided to just retire. Um, I was not only missing my wife, like my interactions with her on a weekly basis were occurring over text, right? Like because she'd be asleep when I'd come home, or going, either just about to go to sleep or actually asleep. Um, oh no, what's going on with the quality of my stream? Why does it look so bad? What's going on here? Is it look like really blurry and fuzzy for you guys? Okay, there. It looks like it cleared up finally. That's so weird. Um, yeah, my interactions with the wife were like on text, voicemail messages, right? Terrible life. Because like she was working a normal like 9 to 5 job, and I was working rotating shift work. So it wasn't even like, from midnight to 6 a.m. was my off time. I'd do a week of it like that, and then I'd shift, and then I'd be on a new schedule, and my free time would be from like 6 in the morning until noon. Uh, oh, AIDS. All right, let me read this here. Every 5 hits in my combo gives him steadfast. Okay, that's really nothing. Stun, slow, heal, block. Okay, sure. Bubble shield. Oh, so I need to do 5 hit combos. Okay, which is going to give him steadfast buff, which just lets him block unblockables. Increase block proficiency. Sure. Okay. So it's essentially nothing. This is a bunch of words to tell me that this node doesn't really do anything. And also it's uncollected difficulty, which is, I don't know, like I'm getting to the point where it feels like uncollected difficulty might start being beneath me. Yeah, there was a lot of reading for a bunch of nothing. Oh, yeah, just not feeling heavy Q today, guys. Ooh. Oh. So I ended my stream at like 1 in the morning and said, all right, I'll be back at 9 to do a stream. And I ended up staying up till like 2:30, just having a snack, watching some TV. It's my own fault. But then I'd get up, and I was ready to stream at 9, but I was just sending, DMs back and forth to people on Discord. I didn't want to be like midstream doing it. But yeah, things take time. Things take time. Got to make time for the things that matter. So, delayed the stream a little bit. What is this? Let's turn on Do Not Disturb. There we go. All right. How are we doing? Okay, energy's low again. Time to move up in some AQ. Sagator says, when I was stationed in Italy, we worked 12 on, 12 off. Dude, that was a great schedule. 12 on, 12 off, bro. Bro, I want your job. But yeah, that's part of why I decided to retire is like, yeah, I'm making great money, but I'm never home. Um, I'm missing large portions of my daughter's life. Uh, like what's the point of working so hard to not be able to enjoy the fruits of the labor? Um, yeah, so when I hit 20, I retired. That easy. Now I'm just a stay-at-home dad who's slacking on household chores, and I'm very aware that I need to catch up on laundry today. I'm like 3 days behind. I got some honey-do list items that I'm trying to make progress on, and the wife works at home now, right? So I'm not driving anywhere, and she's not driving anywhere. So our gas bill is almost non-existent. But I'm a cheap bastard. So whenever we do fill up the gas tank, I'm looking at it like, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I mean, I fully understand why gas prices are what they are. Don't get me wrong, but we're not going to go into that today. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm in that meme where like the house is on fire and the dog's just sitting at the table drinking a cup of coffee, saying, "This is fine. Everything's fine." It's not fine now. So, just trying to keep a little bit of sanity, uh, keep my head low, and just do the things that need to get done, and make sure that my family's taken care of. Sagator says, when I was on a ship, we ran exercises all day, and then suddenly we'd have AQ hanging in one place on the ship for hours. I'm not sure what AQ is. To me, that means Alliance Quest. I was on a submarine. Um, so, did you mean GQ? Like General Quarters? And yeah, there's a lot of hurry up and waiting in the military, for sure. Uh-oh, somebody died. Vega? No, not the Vega. Yes, yes, the Dave Chappelle meme where he's like, the price of rent is too damn high. I love it. Yeah, you see, I figured it out. That's how you know I'm military. Is I figured it out before you told me. Um, Mighty Spider says, I hope technology catches up to the fossil fuel usage so we can stop depending on that old tech. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You guys hear my motorcycle outside? There's two dudes in the neighborhood. I'm not even sure they have jobs either. All day, just back and forth, riding their motorcycles up and down the road. They don't. I think they just go to the 7-Eleven, get cigarettes and scratchers, and and come right back. And that's all they do. They also like to do it at 3 in the morning. So, okay, so I'm a little more confident that we can take care of AQ now. It looks like everybody has joined. So, literally having, like I was telling Jinx, I was having a little mini heart attack this morning, and I was trying not to overreact. But when I woke up this morning, AQ1 was at like 30%. Oh man. Good morning, Jinx. Can you ask him to fund me a motorcycle? You gotta get a driver's license first, bro. Boo. Yeah, then you gotta I think you gotta get a special motorcycle license, don't you? Saying that you've taken some kind of like rider safety course or something. All right, so who do we need to ping? We got prepared. Darren. That's not normal for him. Wait. All right, I'm gonna send some messages real quick. Give me a moment. Uh, okay, let's see. Just gonna fire off a couple of quick PMs to be like, hey, move up. We could definitely do this. We've got 4.5 hours left to finish. All right, so there's one. Uh, Here's two. And all right. Three people waiting on one link node. As soon as we get it down, I'm sure that somebody will take that boss, and then section 3 will be open. Yeah, we kind of screwed the pooch in AQ yesterday. Try like it's funny to talk about, but it's also not funny to talk about at the same time. Uh, we we uh, we had um we had a player request that we shift the map mod from day one to day two, and somebody made the shift, which is fine, except they didn't realize that they also modified Battle Group 2 and 3. And so now everybody's doing map 6 today. Everybody's doing map 6. There's some grumpy people, but I think my apology uh, won them over. You know, for an alliance that has like a flawless operational streak. I feel I feel like we've earned enough street cred to overcome this. Uh, Most of my stand-up was about my stay-at-home dad days. You do stand-up? Oof. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Uh, what AQ maps do you guys run? We run a mix of map 6 and map 5. We specifically program them to get 300 million points in AQ for the glory rewards. We we were doing 350 million points, but when they stopped the compensation packages, some players expressed that they couldn't keep up the tempo, so we scaled back a little bit. And yes, map 6 and 5. Don't message hot. Can't complete the path. Okay. Uh, I'll be on in a queue to help finish up once I get work and things settled. Yeah, man, of course. That's funny and not funny at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's say that we don't complete an AQ map today. I'm pretty sure that group 1 can do an extra day or two of map 6 to help compensate and earn back some lost points. I believe. But now we got to figure out what to do. I was hoping to do an incursion this morning for the stream, uh, but I don't really have a partner, so uh, not sure what to do. Yeah, just gotta let it roll off. Yeah, I know. Um, I'm a creature of habit, and I like it. Like I don't need a extremely detailed plan, but I like everyone to know generally what the plan is. Especially when, like, because I did some leadership and team stuff, and when everybody had a good idea of the direction of what the team was doing, maybe they knew which groups were working on what. Everything goes a lot smoother. So whenever there's a big change to the plan, that's when the chaos comes out, and it's like gremlins, right? It's not. You guys know gremlins, right? You pour the water on them and they turn into monsters. Except it's more like we fed them vodka, right? And now they're just really pissed off gremlins. So I try to keep everybody informed for my own sanity and just so people know what's going on. Because when the alliance, because don't get me wrong, our alliance is amazing. Uh, um, Sorry, I just got distracted. Our alliance is really amazing, and so when because we do so well, uh, communication drops off a little bit because everyone knows their role. Everyone knows the job that needs to get done. People log in, they do the job, right? They play the game, they do the AQ, they do the alliance war. I might send out 2, maybe 3 reminders on a daily basis, nothing too taxing, right? And then everything's done, and that's great. It really is great. But then, because the communication has dropped off, the moment the plan changes, not everybody's on board, and just chaos, just complete chaos ensues. And then you're like, all right, we need to have like this team meeting and bring everybody back together. We need to, kind of reset and understand, that there's a hiccup here. We got to get past this roadblock. I sound so dorky talking about this, but it's actually legitimately important stuff. Um, so, anyway, my heart is for the team, and I want the team to get the best rewards possible for a reasonable amount of effort, right? I didn't say work, um, but it's not supposed to be easy either. So a reasonable amount of effort. I try to keep expectations low and let the reality of the team's performance exceed my expectations. Um, so when it dips below that low bar that I've set, that's when you know you have a problem. Anyway, what can we do? You wanna mess around with this? Let's do that. Smells like Team Spirit? Maybe. I feel like I'm being boring talking about this stuff, so. I have very low expectations about what's about to happen in here, so let's just see what comes out. I have not been doing Eternity of Pain. I did like the first one. Took me like 5 revives. I just which was Crossbones at the time, I think, right? We already don't have the right champion. Oh my goodness. Um You haven't been doing them at all. You have other things. That's kind of how I feel. Like I've been busy. I don't have time to waste hours on a single piece of game content that's like I just I just can't. I just can't. Now, let's do that. We're just gonna mess around for a little bit. Nothing too serious here. Nothing too serious. I'm starting to question whether or not I even read the node correctly. I didn't. I didn't read it correctly. Yeah, I'm kind of out of it, guys. Yesterday was a really long day. Pretty tired. Like, I'm kind of waking up. I just had a soda not too long ago. I'll be fine. All right, so what is your thing, Silver Centurion? Okay, so he is immune to bleed and shock. That's what I thought. And then, sure, why not Cosmic Ghost Rider? Let's go. I'm really just here's where my mind is I'm thinking about all the things that I need to do between now and next weekend. And the reason is I actually think that my wife is going to give birth to our second daughter this week. Um, and there's a few little things that we haven't done yet. And no matter how much, preparing or planning you do, you're never really ready. Um, Something always comes up. You forget to pack one little thing. It's a little different this time. Last time we just went to the hospital when it was time, but now we're planning that we have our first kid, who we need to like make sure she's settled and taken care of, because we're probably gonna have to go like a day or two where we don't get to see her. Oof. Yeah, nailed it. Man, we just nailed it, guys. Did you see how awesome that was? No wonder people love this. All right. I'm going to give it a little bit more of my attention. Oh, no, there it is. Well, hey, we at least did damage this time, right? Like, what is it, like 99% now? Oh, man. I'll tell you what, if you're a newer player, doing these challenges and just getting in there and dying a bunch of times, just do it for practice. Uh, it's great to build up your endurance during a match. Uh, Sorry, I had to reply to a DM real quick. Crossbones. Screw you, man. Oh, hit into his block right off the bat. Oh, did it again. Unbelievable. Oh, there's three of them, right? There's three of them in this path. Like, you want to. Oh, there's four. Four. Oh my god. This is how you get AIDS. Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is time for a arena. Holy cow. Oh. Okay, it should be formally documented that this was not my best playing day ever. I just, oh my goodness. We did okay. We did okay with CGR a little bit. Um, so I'm in a unique position. For well over a year now, every arena cycle, there has been a champion that I didn't have in my roster as either a 3 or a 4 star. Um, and so I've been grinding them out, right? I haven't really had the time to do the 5 star arena grinds, right? Because you got to put up like 20 million points. I don't really have time for that on a regular basis. Maybe if I wasn't managing the alliance or completing event quest, I would have the time to do that. Uh, and I may actually do 5 star arena grinds in the future at some point, but right now, no. So this is the first arena cycle where I'm looking at all of the champions. We got Nebula, Joe Fixit, Hawkeye, Karnak, and Ghost over here. I have them all as a 3, 4, and a 5 star champion already. I do need to awaken. I think it's Joe Fixit and Karnak. I think. Yeah, pretty sure. I need my 5 star Joe Fixit and Karnak to be awakened, but I'm certainly not going to grind this arena to do so. Um, so like I'm in this position where it's like this is the first time that I haven't aggressively pursued arena. Now, do I want the units? Absolutely, absolutely. Um, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, like, obviously I started doing it a little bit. I'm at the 3 star level. I just need to get to 2.5 million for the 4 star, and then 4 million for the max milestones. And so that's kind of what my plan was last night. I was like, all right, well I'll do max milestones. Um, but I may not have the time for that. We'll see. One thing at a time. But yeah, we could do some right now. Uh, hates that maybe literally LOL. Good, good. I mean, that's my goal, right? Um, I get to socialize with you guys. You guys get to laugh at my terrible gameplay. Uh, we share our common bond for Marvel champions in this game. Win-win, right? But so don't get me wrong. This Eternity of Pain stuff, just like Summer of Pain last year, it's hard. It's meant to be hard. Um, I didn't do it last year, and I certainly am not doing it this year. I did one fight. I'm gonna get a 6 star champion out of it. That's good enough for me. Uh, do I wish I had the time and the resources to do all of them so that I could get all those CAD lists? Yeah, absolutely, right? That's actually my biggest regret, is that I'm not going to get those. But I mean, like, who am I kidding, right? I'm not. It's not like that's going to be account changing for me. I think that what I'm already doing is account changing. So, how much longer am I going to be streaming? I don't know. How much longer do you want me to stream for? Here's a discussion question. How do you feel about the new champions being offered at $50? I think that these new champions are going to be so bogus that they're trying to sell them to you now because once people start getting them, they're going to realize they are bogus and then nobody's going to spend any money. My opinion. My opinion. Good morning, Billy. what do we got here? What did you send me, sir? Let's take a look-see. Oh, what did you send me? What did you? That's awesome. Billy, you troll. So Billy snipped the point where I was saying that, like a public admission of my poor gameplay, and he snipped it and created a YouTube video for it. Thank you, Billy. Thank you for spending a minute of your day to keep me humble. You, sir, are a great friend. Oh my God. Never delete that. I want that to be there forever. Oh no, look at like see look, special three. Alright, I just got wrecked. It tells me a bit about the state of Kabam's financial situation. Oh yeah, so given what I think I know about their financial situation, um, the champions that are mainstream and are already patented by Disney Marvel, right? Uh, when they when they sell those champions, they only get like a tenth of the proceeds. Um, when it comes to these lesser known champions that aren't maybe fully patented by a movie, a TV show, or a personality, I think Kabam gets a larger cut of the profit, and so they may be struggling for some cash, and so they're like, okay, well, we'll put in some custom champions that we pulled out of the comic. We'll create them ourselves. Uh, the licenses for them are probably low or no cost, and so they get a larger cut of the profits. And that may be what it is, and I think that's what you're alluding to. Christine Locke says, streaming again. Glad to see it. Love ya. Love you too. My sister, everybody. I guess she's at work and bored, so she wants to watch me get crushed. So, uh, if you really want to laugh, there's a hyperlink, Christine, from Billy D, 2 messages above yours. Click on that and and watch me admit that I am terrible at this game. Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Exactly. Exactly. Um, well, we didn't lose our streak, right? That's what's important. Let's keep going. The community should get behind Kabam in a negative way, as the so-called $50 deal for new players is disgraceful. The uncollected version is only a 4-star. Uh, I've got mixed feelings about that, Billy. Um, I know how much work and time and effort has gone into building the roster and the accounts of the top end of the game. I consider myself to be like somewhere between. I mean, I definitely don't think I'm mid. I would say I'm in the above average group, right? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like I'm somewhere between 6 and 8, right? Maybe not like a hard 8, but like a 7.8. Um, and that's where my account development is at. That being said, I know how much time and effort I've put into this game to get to where I'm at, and it bothers me that newer players will log in, and even as a free-to-play account, Kabam's just giving like these amazing rewards out. And so we have people that have been playing the game for 6 months or less, and they're already rocking like rank 2, rank 3, 6 stars, you know? Like it was almost a whole year before I got my first 5-star crystal. You know? And maybe that was because I wasn't playing too seriously, but still, like people getting Thronebreaker in less than a month? Like, are you kidding me? Um, it's discouraging to me that the power creep has become so grossly exaggerated in this game. Does it make filling the alliance a little bit easier knowing that players have at least a few champions to help out? Sure. But they don't have the combat history experience. They don't understand basic mechanics of the game. Uh, they don't understand that there's a lot of people here on the upper end of the game that are putting in a lot of time and effort to get the rewards that we do get. And all it does when you do that for a new player is it inflates their ego and makes them feel like they are better than they are at the game. And then, of course, reality check, you suddenly come to a point where either your roster or your ability can't handle what you're up against. And then you say that it's too hard, and then you quit the game. They didn't get that slow, gradual increase in difficulty like longer players have. Anyway, so I actually don't think that they should be selling anything above a 4-star. I don't think champions should be sold. If they want to sell crystal shards, so be it. I guess indirectly that's like selling champions, but to just be like, yo, here's this champion. You can specifically get this champion for $50. No buenos, man. Christine says, haha, not bored, but sort of. I'm waiting on my GIF map to load something and I will watch that. Are you a geographer? No, environmental scientist. We use GIS for wells and water usage and more. Yep. Actually, you know what, Christine? You put that software on my computer, and I don't even know how to get it off yet. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna straight delete it off the hard drive because I can't figure out how to uninstall it. So I don't think it was meant to be uninstalled. Should I just finish the fight? There we go. But that's okay. Building this new computer shortly. I think this weekend I'm going to sit down and find a case. I need to find a case. I have pretty much everything but the case for this computer. We need to get it put together. There's no reason why all this should be sitting on my floor in a box. It was a busy week, though. I'm worried that, if we have the baby, it's going to be busier. And then, like, when am I going to get to it then? That's what I'm worried about. Ooh, nice decks, Brian. He said, referring to himself in third person. Should be able to just delete it. I thought I deleted it, my bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me, I think I disabled it. so it doesn't start up anymore. I think that's what I did. Uh, anyway, but yeah, like my entire life is in the balance right now, where my outside of the game personal interest commitments are well aware that I'm about to have this baby, and I told them I'm gonna help out and I'm gonna be involved, but I'm gonna have to suddenly disappear because family and priority. The baby's gonna take priority of my time. I'm not gonna be able to drive all this way and do these things with you guys. So, and they're like, yeah, just let us know. I think they're grateful that I'm helping out. But yeah, they get it. I just feel bad, right? When you uh, when you say you're gonna be there for somebody and then you aren't there, even if you've given them notice, I feel like I let somebody down. Just a personal conviction thing, right? You're out of here, going back to work. Can't wait to meet the new baby. Yeah, so my sister Christine's actually gonna come and stay with us for a little bit. I think, right? Yeah, after we have the baby. How many zones in Sector 7 did I want to do? Five? I don't know, man. All of them? I'd like to get the weekly artifacts. Oh, hey, Big Blue. Hey, oh no, man, you didn't let me down. In fact, if anyone in the Alliance deserves a break and some credit, it's you. Um, the frustration was that like seven people were doing the same thing you did. So is that a single sister-in-law? That is a single sister, and yes. There you go, Christine. There you go. Might have to make a connection here, yeah. That'd be cool. Bring Big Blue into the family. Hell yeah. You know Big Blue, she's looking for a guy that can keep a stable job. Next time on Dating Connection, MCoC. No, you're fine, Big Blue. And good morning. I'm glad you had fun last night. I think group one's going to be able to recover. I was freaking out a little bit because when I woke up, the map was like at 30% with 8 hours to go, and I was like, this is not good. Because I've been more relaxed about it and been letting people join when they are available rather than pinging them all the time. And the communication and the effort just collapsed last night for some reason. So now you're good, man. You're good. Christine says she's got to go because apparently I'm trying to connect her to a future husband. I don't think Big Blue would be a bad choice, Christine. You might want to consider that. You're literally leaving your job today, almost 9 years, and starting a new job on Monday. So stable, yes. Weird timing though. Okay, so like I know where you live, Big Blue. Are you leaving that town? Um, are you moving out of that city? Or is this just a new job? I got a feeling you know why I'm asking that question vaguely like that. But I am curious to know. You're moving to North Carolina. Oh, nice. Dude, you know what? You're not going to be far from me. Not going to be far at all. And I think, I mean, I don't know, but I think that I think we both are communicating, and we both know why you're moving. uh, so congratulations, man. Some people, they just straight up move and didn't find the job. It looks like you've already found the job and now you're moving. Um, Honestly, when we were talking about like where do we want to retire after I get out of the military, um, the plan wasn't to stay in Virginia, and it still isn't. We've been talking about moving at least one more time, but we have talked about North Carolina. Oh, am I misunderstood? You're not moving. Well, then what's NC? Oh, I misread that. Okay. Okay. I misread that now. Okay, so you're not moving, you're just changing jobs. Damn. Here I was thinking you were going to North Carolina. Damn. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, yeah, I'm in Virginia. But uh, North Carolina's not a bad place to be. Um, if my dream retirement locale would be, uh, I don't want like a super small town, but a medium town. I don't want a city, but I actually want to live in the mountains. I want to live in the mountains so far that when I wake up, it's just foggy, right? Uh, and so you just walk out. It's a little dewy and wet, kind of foggy, and just have one of those like decks that they have to like put on large wooden stilts because you're on the side of a mountain, and you just sit there enjoying the view. I could sit there and do some arena while I'm hanging out outside in the mornings. That would be legit. You're still going to be working in New York. My current for the next 6 hours job is in CT. Is that Connecticut? Was working from home for the last 2 years, but will be in a office. Come on. Oh no. Well, if you're going to be working in an office, does this mean your gameplay will be affected? Like, that's like the worst thing is to go from working at home to working in the office again. Connecticut, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Why? I mean, you're either doing it for money or you're doing it out of necessity. But you're still going to be able to play and you're okay with the move? Okay. Whew. Good. Good. I'm not going to lie, dude. I've become fond of you. You're certainly a player I wouldn't want to lose, that's for sure. Maybe a little less, but you're going to manage? Well, just from the cuff, like, maybe it might be too much running those two accounts now. But just let me know what your needs are. We will accommodate. We will accommodate for as long as you want to be here with us. Oh, this is like the first good stretch I've had all day. Oh, look at that yawn. Are you wanting to work in an office or do you prefer working from home? Yeah, I guess that's part of the discussion too, right? I mean, who doesn't want to work from home though? Money and growth potential. Current job is a dead end. Okay, all right. Well, you know what they say: more money, more calf crystals, right? Yeah, yeah, home. Uh, Now that my wife is working from home, I don't think she's ever going to go back. I don't think she's ever going to go back. And honestly, I don't blame her. There's a bunch of people that after they had that taste of working at home over the past 2 years, I don't think you can pay them enough to go back. They're going to have to have a they're gonna have to have something happen where they're like they need the money so bad that they're gonna go back to working in an office. But most people probably can afford to make a choice. You have coworkers who hate working at home. Yeah, those people are out there. They need the structure of a physical work environment to stay focused, or they need to separate themselves from the things going on at home to be effective and productive. So I get that. Yeah, yeah. But you think that working from home gives you some sense of a life. I like the fact that if you work at work at a work location, right, like I'm speaking about it in a general sense here, um, there's always like some dead time, and you're like, oh man, I've got like 30 or 45 minutes, nothing really to do from time, maybe not like all the time, but what sucks is that when you're at work and it's not really cost effective or time efficient to do something with that free time. And so you're just kind of sitting there. But if you're working from home, that's, hey, I can go make lunch. I could watch this TV show to, stave off the boredom. I could play MCoC. I used to work at a job where I couldn't take my phone or any electronic devices. So I would actually have to leave work and go to my car just to move up an AQ. A little bit of a pain, but you do what you got to do for the things you enjoy, right? Wow, it's getting wrecked. Okay, reset. Reset, Brian. We've got this. We've got this. Oh, maybe not. Okay. That heavy attack was a bad choice. Don't mind the new job, being in an office. It's a good place to work, not too many people, and I already have respect from them, which is odd to get. Well, you've always got my respect. I can watch BP stream on YouTube. Yeah, there you go. That's an option, right? Some jobs have like electronic media usage policies, like they block certain websites or domains. They'll block things like YouTube or Facebook at work. Um, I was in the military, right? Like I was lucky I had a computer to work with. um, and yeah, like when I got to the job, that's you could use YouTube, you could use Facebook, but at some point a decision was made, and they turned all that off. And then people were just like, "All right, well, I don't have anything to work on, so I'm just gonna go home now because otherwise I'd sit here and like, pretend to work until like, noon because I could entertain myself with some YouTube, right, or Facebook or whatever. But you took that away from me, so I'm just going to go home early. And so we actually got less work from people because they were just bailing. It's going to be different going back in an office, but I definitely needed a change. Bad matchup. You can't hit him with a crit, and Ghost is a crit monster. Yeah, I know, I know. I should have seen that. I was more interested in the conversation that we were having, not really paying attention to the fight, which sucks because that's a rank 2 6-star, right? Like that's big points. And then I'm just getting slapped around by Warlock here. I'm actually proud of myself. I was able to take out Ebony Maw as the AQ um, Map 6 boss, the first one. Uh, I think it was early this morning, or was it late last night? One of the two. But yeah, I was the one that killed him, and I did it single shot with Guillotine 99, so I felt really good about that. Usually, some of the other players on the team always either take it with like one or two link nodes up, or they're just able to plow through it before I get to it. Um, so when you guys slacked off a little bit, I got a chance to shine. So, I'm hoping that I can finish AQ for the day without any revives. Um, Definitely crutching hard on Guillotine 99's regen mechanic to save my day. And I'm also getting to the point where I'm learning how to use the game's timeout feature effectively. Rather than dying with Guillotine 99, it's actually better to just pause the match, wait the timer out, lose half of my remaining health, and then come back and instantly start with a regen. That's kind of what my tactic was today. So just a clever use of in-game mechanics. I'm pretty sure that's not the intended way of play. It's not like I'm doing it with Corvus to prevent death, right? But actually using it effectively without abusing a cheat death mechanic. So I don't know. Maybe it's the same kind of crime, but I don't feel guilty doing it with Guillotine 99. Also, I feel like willpower should affect robots. Um, I get it, they're robots, but how about some nanite healing, bro? Like, she's a robot, but she already gets a regen mechanic when she's at 16% life. Like, why can't she get willpower again? You can't give me my like 3% in health from willpower, but you can give me 50% in heals from a toolkit. I don't know. I'm just bitching about it. I so look at this. These are my 6-star rank threes. I have quite a few, a nice handful. Maybe not compared to you, Big Blue, but I have a good amount, right? That's what, eight? And I've got a mutant on the way, and I've got a cosmic about to be formed. Um, like pretty soon, I'm about to have 10 6-star rank 3 champions. Like, to me, that is not a small accomplishment. And I'm kind of amazed that my account has grown to this point. It's almost like a little surreal to me. And then I look at the rank twos. I've got a good handful of rank twos. Um, anyway, just an observation. I've impressed myself. Uh, Looks good to me. You love the Red Hulk rank up. Yeah, and I'm glad that I did because he's I don't know if you probably don't follow the specifics of my account, so I'll just show you here. Um, I ranked him up because I awakened him, and I, I love his immunities. Um, I love the regen on special 2. But then I actually duped him again, so now he's Sig 40, which really only makes him more tanky with the physical resistance, and he does additional incinerate damage resistance. You know, so like he's only better now. He's only better. Speaking of, probably need to update Aunt May for that. I don't know if I did. Nope, I did. Okay. All right, so we're good. But like my focus right now is to push Stealth Spider-Man 5-star rank 5, Sig 160 out of my top 5 prestige. Because I'm like, hold on, I'm about to have 10 rank 3 6-stars, and I still have a 5-star rank 5 in my prestige lineup. Like, something wasn't making sense. Um, and I am trying to, since I am Thronebreaker, trying to raise my prestige so that I can help the Alliance get more AQ points faster and easier. Because I've never really focused on prestige before. But I figured, all right, I'm Thronebreaker. Paragon's not really within grasp at any immediate future for me, just due to the catalyst situation. So I'm going to not worry about that for now and focus on prestige, focus on rank ups, and just keep building my roster. And so that's kind of the, of course, I knew that was going to happen. Why did I do it? That's kind of the cycle that I found myself in. Yep. Yep. But I don't know. We're going on 5 years that I've been playing this game, which is a long time. It really is. I still play like shit. um, I don't know. It's that's a lot. That's a lot. Keep in mind, I played World of Warcraft for like a decade. So what's 5 years, right? If you would have told me back in 2010 that I'd be playing a mobile game for 5 years, I would have laughed at you. You played WoW forever? You know, I miss it actually. Um, I missed what they call it. Yeah, heroic, right? There was normal rating and then there was heroic difficulty rating. And then later they introduced mythic, right? And then they also put they put an easy version in too, the LFG difficulty. That was the downfall of WoW right there. LFG difficulty rating would give you gear that was better than dungeon gear. Uh, sure, did it help you make that step up to normal difficulty? Yeah, okay. But I just think that they tuned the difficulty of LFG way too low. Way too low. Um, yeah, but it did consume a lot of time. I don't think it consumed as much time as this game does for sure. But yeah, I miss it too, man. Supersonic Sant, good morning to you. Says sup, non-Diablo Brian. Yeah, are you mad at me for playing Diablo? I hope not. I'm just trying to follow my heart and play a game that I love. Last night's stream was Not that exciting. It might have just been a bad night for viewership, but that's okay. I'm thankful to have any viewers, honestly. Oh, I don't understand how people do Arena 24/7. I really don't. Um, I don't mind putting up like 2.5 million, 7.5 million, but these people that are putting up like hundreds of millions of points for champions in Arena, like what? Do you sleep? Have you ever touched grass? I don't know where they have the time. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that have more free time than I do lately. Um, and I don't have time. Don't care as much for Diablo, but the joke is that it is indeed an MCoC stream and not a Diablo stream. I mean, yeah, so let me ask you this question. Should I create a new channel to do other things? I mean, I don't know. I'm just playing games, bro. Like to have good conversations with people. Um, wouldn't mind playing games with other people. See, Diablo is great for multiplayer because other players can just kind of like drop in and drop out, and there's little or no consequences for it, right? But when it comes to MCoC, if players drop in and drop out often, it can be very haphazard and not beneficial to team events. There's a very high threshold of commitment when you join an active alliance that does AQ in war. Um, I mean, sure, there's other alliances that are like, if you have time, join. Um, but I seriously don't think that they're completing any content alliance-wise, and so you're probably not getting any significant rewards, and the accounts there are kind of stagnating. Which I mean, if you're comfortable with where you're at, then so be it. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh man. Yeah, I wish I would have gone to bed sooner last night. That's for sure. Um, what are we doing here? Doctor Strange, what's up, man? What's good? I was hoping to do an incursion stream today, but couldn't find a partner. So there's no incursion today. Um, so now I'm just hanging out, doing some arena, mostly talking to you and the other people in the chat about whatever you guys want to talk about. Filling the voids with boring talk about my personal life and self. And just enjoying a quiet, sunny Friday. Um, would I want to do incursions? I mean, yeah, I want the artifacts. I'm willing to do them. That's the problem is a lot of people they come to me and they go, Brian, just tell me that you want to do an incursion, and I'm like, okay, so let's make a plan. and then I'll engage with them, and they're like, "Oh, now's not good for me," and it's like, "Okay, we'll make a different plan." And we go through a couple of iterations like that, and the timetables just never really line up. So I think the most consistent incursion partner I have is Jinx, um, but he didn't have time for one this morning, and I'm up for it right now too, Doctor Strange. But it's already like 11:30, and I'm not gonna have time to really get into it with you. Um, but if you want, please send me a friend request in game, and I'll take that as a sign that I should hit you up next time I'm ready to do some incursions, and uh, and we can knock one out, huh? But yeah, at this particular moment, I do not have time to do one anymore. I apologize for the confusion. Oh, I totally spaced out there. Now we're going to be racing the clock. All right, don't mess this up, Brian. Yeah, I appreciate your understanding. I, I wanted to start streaming at 9, didn't actually start until 10, and then now it's like 11:30. I usually end the streams around noonish, sometimes 1, but it's probably going to be on the earlier side today. We've got some things to do this afternoon, me and the wife. There's my boy. Sonic says, Diablo stream has like 3 to 5 people. Are you seriously making a channel for 3 to 4 people? Isn't your channel about chilling and MCoC? Sure, sure. Actually, you know what's funny? Let's talk about that. You bring up an interesting point, Supersonic. You say it's 3 or 4 people, but I can see the content after it's finished. There are people watching it after I've streamed. Um, Specifically, on June 8th, 257 people viewed that live stream. On June 7th, 148 people viewed that live stream. So there was a peak around Tuesday and Wednesday. Uh, sorry, Monday and Tuesday, because this is Wednesday, and then this was Thursday night. So Wednesday night, we had 41. Thursday night, only 17 so far. Um, yeah, so there's people that are watching it. Uh, I think that maybe that Monday, Tuesday was a bit of a surge um, that has now died down again. But like I'm making contact with individual viewers, right? So that's good. That's good. I just I gotta get retention up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not really interested in selling out and doing product advertisements. I don't really care if I get monetized from YouTube. I don't. I'm not drooling over getting subs and hours. I mean, I've been streaming off and on for 2 years now. It's nice to know that people want to see me and play games with me or watch me listen to the boring shit that I say. um, but my expectations are low, right? I'm doing this because I want to. Um, I haven't set up anything like PayPal's or Venmo's because I'm just not interested in the profit side of it. This is my hobby, and I'm having fun, right? So, if 5 people watch my streams, so be it. If 500 people watch my streams, great. If 5,000 people watch, that's awesome, right? Like, I don't think that I'm particularly interesting. Some of you tell me that I am, uh, but I'm certainly not like the other player in this arena, aka Chuck Norris Skill. um, I just try to be true to myself and have fun, you know. Good morning, Vega. As you rod too, I just hop on the Diablo stream for the company while being a mod. I don't accept the channel makes sense. Doctor Strange sent me a friend request. Okay, let me finish this round of arena and I'll go accept it, okay? A channel can be many people or many topics. Yeah, and that's what people have told me. Um, I'm just having fun. And I assume that if you're here, you're having fun too. Although, I keep getting better at this game. I don't die as much as I used to, so it's probably not as much fun as it used to be to watch me play this game. But remember that those high views mainly come from people coming in and coming out of the stream repeatedly. Maybe that's true. I don't know if I knew that. I could understand how that could happen. Um, I also know that the Diablo Immortal game is new, and so there's a lot of people looking for content on it. They probably check me out. They go, "Oh, this isn't for me," and then they left. Uh, yeah, but yeah, that's kind of my schedule. Well, I'm only streaming MCoC on Fridays at this moment. Honestly, guys, it would be great pleasure for me to literally stream MCoC for like 6 hours a day every day. I would do it. The problem comes with the amount of grief I'm going to catch from my wife for not doing anything around the house. Because there's things that need to get done, then there's the things that I want to get done, then there's the things that she wants to get done, and then there's the things that are actually getting done. And none of those are aligned. Not a single one of those has an overlap in the Venn diagram right now. So I'm under a lot of pressure to do what the family needs before the streaming. So that means that my free time is the dedicated block that I've set aside on Friday mornings, and somewhere between 11 and 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. And so that's when I'm streaming, right? I'm not a sellout, Mighty Spider. I was emailed an opportunity to demo a product on my streams at one point, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. You're saying that my channel's not big enough to make separate ones? Yeah, no, I totally agree. Uh, I'm just, I'm of the opinion that, like, when I subscribe to somebody on YouTube, uh, let's say it's Brian Grant, right? Because you guys all know who that is. We subscribe to Brian Grant because he plays MCoC. If Brian Grant stops playing MCoC, I'm willing to bet there's people that are not going to want to watch his content anymore. Their prerogative, right? But I'm playing another game and I'm playing MCoC, and some people might get confused by that. Uh, had I been in your spot, I might have just had one cohesive channel. Well, I think that's what I'm doing right now, right? I've just been doing MCoC for so long that I'm getting comments from people that it's weird that I'm playing this other game. Vagaman says he wants to be a sellout. I want a free membership to a VPN. No, no, I appreciate the opinion, Supersonic. Thank you, thank you. Can't a hobby make money? It can, and I hope that it does one day. I hope that it does. Yeah, such a true statement about things getting done. Yeah, MCoC is a time leech for sure. Not your neckbeard single life, Brian. Your family man with a hobby. Priorities first. Do you guys like my neckbeard? It's getting I had to trim it up a little bit. It was just getting a little too wild. Um, I go places and interact with people that expect me to maintain somewhat of a professional appearance, and I don't want to just trim it real close to make it look neat and well groomed. I am trying to maintain a little bit of mountain man. Um, so for now, the neck beard is here to stay. I am lining it up a bit low, but I don't know. I mean, I've gotten used to it. I actually think I look better with a beard, believe it or not. Maybe I should keep a beard forever. Streaming for 6 hours isn't fun. Back when I streamed one of my LOL pass, it was about 5 hours and it was miserable. You gotta be able to be productive with the time, both mentally engaging, verbally, and I don't know. I feel like it's time to end a stream when you run out of things to say or talk about. Um, Unless the point of the stream is literally just to, in this case, play the game. There's plenty of people that will stream a game and do very little talking. I don't really see them getting large engagements, but you know, that's what some people prefer. They don't want to hear Brian's 2 cents on stupid things in the game. They want to watch someone thrash in the arena. So there's lots of opportunities out there for what you want. You just got to find who's providing the content that you desire. Big Blue says I don't watch Seaton anymore, not because of him, because he does games I have no interest in. There you go. You see that's kind of what I'm talking about. He was doing like Seven Deadly Sins for a little bit, and then there was some like action shooter game. And I actually downloaded that one and played it for a hot minute until the game went under. So I guess they didn't get the user base they desired for that one. But yeah, like does Seaton even make videos anymore? I don't know. I don't even know. He doesn't know who I am though, you know. Your channel subscriptions is not just about the game content, but people that actually like you. Well, thank you, Vega. Thank you very much. Uh, I am not an easy guy to like, so you guys are an exceptional breed of humans. Yeah, yeah. If Seaton was playing a game I did like, I would watch it. Which is weird, right? A lot of my subscribers, they like me. They like to watch me, or they like the content I provide. Um, and I'm appreciative of that. But when I'm watching YouTube, it's not so much the personalities that I'm looking for. It's the game content. It's the strategy. I do enjoy the good discussions about, this champion, that champion, pros and cons. This champion's great for that con. That's what I go to YouTube for. Uh, uh, Unless I'm just like really bored, and then I'll just turn on YouTube and watch someone stream an MCoC just to hear them talk, you know? Essentially background noise. And so that's kind of what I expect people do who tune into my streams, is that they're just like, hey, let's just put this on in the background. There you go. I'm going to grind arena. He's grinding arena. It'll keep me from falling asleep. That's what I expect. Real low. Real low expectations over here. The beard's cool, and the wife's not falling over herself for it. Well, she actually likes it. She used to tell me, because I would come home in the Navy, right? And we would grow beards on the ship. But when we would pull in, or people would come to the ship to visit, we would have to shave. But I would keep the mustache, right? I would keep the mustache. And I'd come home with the mustache. And she would not kiss me until I shaved the mustache off. And so it became a game to see how long could I keep a mustache for, and like how many kisses could I squeeze in before she would take a stand. And but I'd eventually shave the mustache. I think the longest I kept it was like 3 weeks one time. And then, I got out and I'm like, you know what? Let's grow the beard. And she's like, don't grow the beard. No, 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 don't do it. But I did it. And after the initial like super curly, itchy phase, she came to me one day and she's like, I think I do like you with a beard now. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. She doesn't want me to do like Duck Dynasty with it though. We're not gonna have 4 foot long beard, the ZZ top, if you will. Um, so that's the job, is you got to keep it looking like I at least have seen a comb in my lifetime. uh, Vegas says he's not much of a streamer. I like creating specific topic content information. And I would too. I just don't think I have time to put in all the work for it. It's actually pretty easy to just sit here, read chat, have a conversation, talk about things, think out loud. Um, it's pretty easy to me. I'm actually intimidated by video editing. Um, I don't mind creating a thumbnail for the videos, um, but to do a lot of like graphic artwork embedded into a video, like, is that even the right word for that? I don't know. I just feel like I don't have time to learn any new skills today. Uh, you see me narrowly avoid that? That was legit. Totally not paying attention to this fight. Okay, throw the special, please. There we go. And you're out of here. That was a bad matchup. He made one this morning about the 2 characters this month holding hands, but it was boring. Oh, did he? My lady doesn't want me to ever shave the beard. And that's weird. Like, okay, so when it comes to women, uh, being an expert on women, um, just so we're all clear, there's 2 types of women: those that like beards and those that don't. And and they are while the women they themselves may be very similar. That is one of those things where I don't know a lot of women that are in the middle between those two decision points. They're like either yes beards or they're no beards, and there's like very little to no crossover between the two. So I always found that a little interesting, right? Because there's women that are like, I will not go out in public with you unless you have a beard. And then and then there's other women that are like, I will not go out in public with you unless you shave. So the diametric opposition there has always intrigued me. Like, how do you come to these decision points and take such a hard stance on such a what I think is a small thing? The beard fits in with my whole lumberjack look. Only pain in the ass is when I gotta enter the lab for a meeting. You gotta shave it because at least in Trinidad, a lot of engineering companies frown on it. Yeah, I know, and I was part of that industry field too, so I get it. Um, just a general heads up, check the objectives before doing the side events so you don't have to go back with multiple accounts to do them again. That that literally that literally was the entire purpose of my live stream yesterday, Big Blue. You were there. You were there. I have failed you, Obi-Wan Kenobi, for the last time. Oh, yesterday was not your best day, Big Blue. Holy cow. You must have been drunk. Streaming is a bit easier than creating videos. Videos require time, work, and a lot of patience. Streaming, you would just push a button and then you're live to the world. Yeah. There's a comfortability factor that you definitely have to adapt to. Some people are just completely derailed the moment they realize a camera is recording them. Um, and at one time, I used to be like that too, right? Uh, I will admit that my last job in the Navy, um, essentially middle management, kind of important. Uh, there was a lot of scrutiny, visibility, transparency. A lot of people would actually come and watch us work, like literally on a daily basis. And so, and it wasn't just them watching; they were evaluating and critiquing, um, constructively critiquing, right? And and that level of scrutiny, when people are literally watching you and judging you for which way you turn the screwdriver, um, where exactly when you remove the nuts and bolts from a panel, like do you put them on top of the panel? Do you put them on the floor? Do you put them in a baggie? Do you put them in your pocket? Did you lose them? Right? Like these kinds of things, like the fact that every movement, every thought, every spoken word is being judged, like you kind of get over that real quick. But yeah, some people get nervous. Just the idea of being live, being on camera, uh, they just freeze up. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. Can't function. The dudes who can't grow beards got easier decisions. Uh, Big Blue says he could use a drunk day. There you go. Big Blue's a whale, right? The blubber may have gotten to his head. Well, we've never really talked about that before. I mean, obviously he's got a 4 million plus uh, hero rating account, so he's literally been playing forever. I imagine at one point he was spending bunches of money. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But I don't think he is quite the whale he used to be. Just because he's not aggressively pursuing the higher echelons of the game uh, like he used to be. Oh, was this a play on the name Big Blue? Like a whale? Maybe. I don't know. Uh, Blue whale is a whale, but he says Big Blue is for the Giants. I thought you meant more like whaling, like someone who buys lots of crystals. Um, but anyway, I mean, I'll let him speak for himself. I don't want to speak for him, but because of the problems the game has had, what he has told me is he's come to hang out with my alliance because we're still effectively completing content, and he doesn't have to worry about all the nuances of alliance management here. So it's easy for him. He gets to play his game, and he doesn't have to worry about all the stupid shit, which I'm thankful for. It's not only a compliment, but encouragement, right? Of course, he could have just been blowing smoke up my ass, so who knows? You don't have to stream with your camera. You could be faceless. Oh yeah, here we go. I'll uh I'll grab a stuffed animal and I'll just put it in the camera. Here we go. Let me let me get this going here. There we go. All right, I'm out. We'll do it like this. I was a semi whale years ago. Now mainly just the Sigil and the Cav Nexus $5 deals. Yeah. What do you guys think, huh? New face cam reveal. Yeah, he's a killer whale, dude. Oh, I'm still in the picture. There we go. Scoot out of the way. There we go. So this is me now. A little crazy, but okay. So yeah, funny story about this stuffed animal. Uh, oh, hold on. I looked away for a second and returned back to a Five Nights at Freddy's stream. All right, so here's the story. Why does Brian have an owl with a graduation cap for a hat? This So my grandmother, she was a high school teacher, and my own grandmother gave me my diploma, which I don't think a lot of people can say. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the world, but that's kind of cool, right? Uh, anyway, her and her husband at the time, because he's now dead, they had taken a cross-country road trip in an RV the previous year and had bought this owl with the graduation gown and cap on it for me, knowing that I would be graduating the next year. And so what they did is, because I couldn't go on the trip with them, they took the owl instead. And so anytime they stopped somewhere and took pictures, they were always in the picture, and so was the owl, right? And it was their way of basically saying, you were there with us in spirit, and you missed a great time. And we wish you were here, right? So I have a small little photo album that comes with this stuffed animal. But this was essentially one of the graduation gifts from my grandmother. And, so like I love my grandma, and I'm fond of her. So, I've just always kept it. Um, this thing's like more than 20 years old now. So, I mean, the owl itself, there's nothing particularly special about it. It's sentimental, right? It's sentimental. Um, So anyway, that's enough of that. It's a little ridiculous, right? But it reminds me, it reminds me that of my grandmother, and that she's always thinking about me, you know? So, owl fella, you are wise, delete the game. Jason, what's up, man? Hey, Blue and Doc's up, fellas. That's cool. The hour had a cool time. Yeah, it went all the way from the Golden Gate Bridge. Um, it's been up to Seattle, which I mean, I went to Seattle later myself. Um, it's gone through both mountain ranges, the Appalachian and the Rocky Mountains. It's been to all the hot spots, you know, like just think of a Mount Rushmore in Missouri, the Arch, right? Um, it's been it's been to the Alamo. It's been everywhere. They took it everywhere. Okay, yeah, the owl has literally been in every 50 states, which even though I've moved like 7 times in the past 20 years, I have not even driven through all 50 states. So, you know, it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. Uh, and then I guess here's the sad part. And I don't want to bore you guys to death with this family nostalgia here. But a couple years back, what is going on with the game? What is it doing? I don't know. That was weird. Would I consider giving my daughter the owl when she graduates? Yeah, probably. It's actually I hadn't thought about that before. That's not a bad idea, Supersonic. Um, she actually used to play with it and take naps with it because she thought it was funny looking. But you know, I mean, I've held on to it this long. There's no reason not to pass it on. Um, anyway, so my grandmother. Another reason it's really sentimental for me is my grandmother has got dementia. She uh, she had something happen. It wasn't like a stroke, but you know, basically she collapsed. Turns out she had an infection in her bladder, so they did surgery, and then she was in like a coma for like a couple months, and then she was in a hospital for like 2 years in recovery, right? And then she woke up and she had dementia. Uh, and this was a couple years ago, right? So she's been out of the hospital. She's doing great. But her memory, her short-term memory never came back. So if you want to ask her about stuff that happened like 5, 10, 50 years ago, clear as day, right? But ever since the accident, her short-term memory has been impaired. So it's kind of sad, right? Because like I think we're coming up on like 10 years now. Yeah, yeah, almost 10 years, if not longer, since this accident. And um, it's just sad, right? Because I'm getting older. Uh, her children have gotten older. Um, her grandchildren have gotten older. And she's getting to the point where she has to really think about who I am. Um, and that's kind of sad, right? Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here. um, but I don't mind telling you guys. So just stop me if you don't want to hear it. But yeah, it's kind of sad because she'll forget who I am. Uh, and I don't see her often. Like I'm in Virginia, she's down in Florida, right? So she has another. It's a younger couple. They're technically there was a program that takes care of elderly people in home, and they're I want to say in their 60s and yeah, because grandma's like in her 80s. They live with her in her house now, um, and the the deal is that they basically live with her and treat her kind of like a third wheel. They take her everywhere they go. Grandma does everything that they do, and they live rent free. And we actually pay them for the services and help that they provide. And it lets Grandma live her best life in her golden years, right? It's certainly not free or cheap, but she's well taken care of. The couple that lives with her, uh, it's not just a job to them. It's become a friendship and a life, you know. And actually, believe it or not, they like a month ago went to Italy. They've actually been overseas multiple times in the past couple years. Like, so they're in Italy right now because they are a foreign family that are native to that area. They actually have olive farms and they make wine, right? How cool is that, right? Like, when you're not parading around taking care of my grandma in America, you actually have you know, hundreds of acres of olive trees in Italy, and you farm olives and make wine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty crazy. Um, anyway, so she's hanging out in Italy and she loves it, right? She loves Europe. I guess that's not, is that Europe? Yeah, that's Europe. Um, Grandma's well taken care of, but she doesn't remember me as well as she used to. In fact, her own daughter, she's starting to have lapses of remembering who she is, which can be hard, right? Because hey, a memory is a precious thing to lose. Sorry to be so sentimental, um, but really hurts, and this is where it really gets me. Is she would take she took every one of her grandchildren to Disney, and the because of her medical condition, she can't really do that anymore. Um, and so she had wanted to take my daughter Emily to Disney, but now she can't. So my mom was gonna pick up that tradition, and they were supposed to go in 2020, and well, Disney was closed. So um, yeah, so luckily we had taken Emily to Disney at some point. But the family tradition has been a little what's the word I'm looking for? Unfinished. Uh, and we really don't know when the next best time to go is going to be. So I don't know. It's kind of a sad story. Sorry to I don't know. It's a personal detail that I don't mind sharing, but it's not for everybody. Um, it just Yeah, she was really excited for me to have children, and the accident occurred before we had children. So she has no idea that she's got great grandchildren. Anyway, so whenever we go down there, I try to spend as much time with her as I can. Her her memory lasts about 5 minutes. So if you bring it up and you're like, "Hey, this little girl here is your great granddaughter," she looks at you like you're crazy. So, but after about a minute or two, she comes to terms with it, and it's kind of awkward for her. And about 5 to 7 minutes later, she's already forgotten it. So, anyway, all right. You guys got me to cry. Unbelievable. But we that's that's a story. That's my story, right? Uh, I know everybody has a story like that. So, but anyway, that's what the owl means to me. I don't want to like bore you guys with personal details like that. I just hadn't talked about it in a while, so it kind of got to me. Do I want to do that incursion now? I'm not gonna have time, dude. I'm waiting on the wife to get home, and then we're gonna go to lunch. But yeah, that's the thing is, for those of you that know me, you guys know that I don't really have any issues talking about this kind of stuff. Um, my life's pretty much an open book. I don't really hide a lot of things. And it's not that I hide that either. It's just that it's not something that comes up often. So, but yeah, that's that one gets to me, right? So, but I do like your idea, Supersonic. I think that was yours, right? Yeah. Would I consider giving it to my daughter when she graduates? Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. That's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. Ah. Anyway, not ashamed to shed a tear on stream. I just I feel like it really brings the mood down, being somber like that. You guys don't come here to mope in misery or anything like that, so apologize for getting all mopey. But I'm a real person too, So the real question is, is why the hell are they selling 5-star champions for $50? I mean, next thing you know, they're going to be selling 7-star champions for 200. Whoa! Watch out! Said it here first. Mark the day. Oh my God, I can't even play. Jesus. Yeah, how dare you be a real person? I know, right? Well, okay, so break off a little bit here. That comment, Big Blue, how dare I be a real person? Um, I that's the core of why I'm streaming at all, right? I mean, it's very easy to just go sit on my couch and play video games by myself, right? Uh, I come to the stream myself to have the personal interactions with people like you, like Jinx, Supersonic, Doctor Strange, Shilpa, hello, hi, Billy D. All the people that come in here all the time say hi, even if it's just for a minute, right? These small little interactions. Uh, I like the community of this game. It keeps me engaged. Um, you know, and honestly, a sad story every now and then kind of enhances and develops those interpersonal relationships just a little bit more, you know? For instance, not to state anybody's private business on stream, but we have a member that you know in this alliance, Big Blue, the Red Devil. Uh, he's been having some family medical problems, and as the alliance leader, it's my job to kind of stay on top of people's activity. And he told me what he's got going on, right? And it kind of changes the whole interaction when you have the context of what he's actually dealing with. Uh, it makes it so that, like, you know the priority is what he's doing, not the mobile game. And so whatever concessions we can make uh, within a certain amount of reason, we absolutely should. Um, but that personal connection to know some context certainly, like, I think that he likes and appreciates not only the alliance, but the family of our alliance more, knowing that we are doing our best to support him in this time. So, like, I've never met him. I've never met him. We've exchanged a few pictures, talked about some off-game related material over like the last year or two, but you know him in real life, and so you know what he's dealing with, right? So, definitely not ideal. But we all have stories. Um, actually, listening to to him tell me about what he's going through these past couple weeks. Um, it kind of is what got me thinking about my grandma, believe it or not, right? So it helps one person relate to another when you have those contextual information pieces. It lets you build that empathy to connect. And that's why I come here, right? It's not all fun and games all the time, right? Sometimes we're angry, sometimes we're excited, and I guess today we got a little sad, you know? And that's okay. Because any minute now, I'm going to be taking a special three to the face. Oh, he's your closest friend. See, I didn't know that. I thought he was just like a coworker or something. You're the godfather to his firstborn. Well, sir, well, just know that I am making as many concessions as I can to support him. And feel free to tell him I said so. I mean, I basically told him the same thing in DMs. Uh-oh. Jinx says that he may be playing less here in July and August. Is that when you're moving? Hold on. Hold on. Stop. You told me Jinx, that you were gonna take over the Alliance by August. What is going on here? Let's rewind the blooper reel. Haha, my name's Jinx, and I'm going to be taking over the Alliance by August. I specifically remember you saying that. And actually working. Oh, nice, dude. So did you just get a job today? Oh, yes, the dreaded college. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Uh, just, stay in contact with me. Let me know what you can support. We will negotiate. Come to a conclusion amicable to both parties. I think I'm a pretty reasonable guy. I mean, yeah, the majority of our alliance is working adults. We do have, I'd say, about 5 or 7 college students in the alliance too. The amount of, when I say kids, I'm thinking like middle school or lower. Um, I think we're down to like 2 or 3. So, but yeah, you're not the only one in college. You got to focus on college. I need you to get a good job so that you can support me in my retirement. I have no idea. I got this Penny Parker. I have not even sat down to learn how to play her yet. I'm such a shitbag. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, Mysterio is not a champion you fuck around with. You gotta pay. Oh, see, I got distracted. There we go. There we go. You might have to work 2 jobs because everything is expensive now. Hey, man. We've talked. You know why everything is expensive now. Uh, but yeah, just tell me what you can support, what you can do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I might have to find someone else to occasionally help me with Alliance War sorting, though, because if you're going to be that busy, I don't think you're going to have time for that. I wonder when Abomination is coming back. I wonder if Abomination is coming back. I miss him. What are you doing, game? There you go. Is this the last of my roster? Kiss, what's up, dude? You missed it. We were telling sad stories earlier, and I cried a little bit on stream. Kind of embarrassed. I'm just watching the game be like super laggy at refreshing my arena champions. But we're about to hit the 2.5 million mark. And then I think we're going to open some crystals because, that's what we do here. You can rewind if you want to. I don't know. It's not for everybody. But no, I started talking about my grandma, and there's a sad story, and it kind of got to me while I was telling it. So let my guard down for 1 second. Next thing you know, there's like this whole cup of tears over here. Tears are delicious. Also, we're killing it in war, right? Yeah, I think so. It looked like we were this morning. Uh, I don't think Group 3 is going to be able to finish the map, though, unfortunately. Um, when I woke up, there were two paths left, and Cameron was hanging out in the middle, and nothing had called path 7. So path 4 and 7 were left. And I'm a suicide player, and I keep telling them to stop leaving path 4 for the suicide player. Yet they left it for me. And so I was like, all right, well, let me take path 7. And then I cleared at least one boss island fight. I think it was, who was it up there? Hyperion. Yep, so I cleared out the Hyperion with Hood. Um, and then there's a bishop, and I did die with Colossus. I was planning on taking Colossus against that bishop for a boss, but Colossus died. So I figured before I dived further in, I'd see if anyone else wanted to take a crack at it. Really? Unbelievable. Screw you, Iron Man. Fuck. Take a special to the face. There you go. But yeah, we did pretty good at war. I think the hype that I think it was what you and Wild Inferno had about let's win this war. I think it helped. But I think people were so focused on war yesterday afternoon that a bunch of people forgot about AQ because this morning it like I almost had a heart attack. You had a first death this war too. Freaking Killmonger somehow he didn't let my Herc trigger his immortality. You need to understand that. Was it ability accuracy reduction? Uh, I don't know. Like, I used to think that I was good at fighting Killmonger, and then I started dying due to the reflective damage, and I was like, what the fuck? So, you read everything, and the node just didn't make sense. I had no rebuffs on me except for the suicides. Yeah, I don't know, dude. But what I do know is that I accidentally hit next. Is that we're gonna go claim a champion. All right, so this arena, I actually don't need any one of these champions. Karnak, Nebula, Hawkeye, Joe Fixit. I have all of them as a 4-star awakened already. So does anyone have a preference on which one I pick? But I don't know. I'm gonna check out IQ right after I pick one of these. And then we're gonna open some crystals, I think. Oh, that's a good point. Which ISO do I prefer? Well, I don't want red. I need Mystic, actually. Uh, oof. Didn't even think about that. I could take green. Trying to think. Tech. Who did I take to rank 3? Guillotine 99 and having a brain fart. Who did I take to tech rank 3? I just did it like the other day. Um, all right. I'm gonna do some reconnaissance work. Got a saved profile on Aunt May. It'll tell me. A Silver Centurion. Okay. Yep, that's what we're doing. So we'll do Nebula. Why couldn't I think of that? There you go, Jinx. You're it's like a second too late. For our alliance, you that pretty looking list you made. What? What list are you talking about? I mean, I made a spreadsheet that kind of has each player and which champions they have at what rank, sig, and level. That's just for Alliance War deconfliction to get our diversity points up. It's really not much more than that. Jinx says he's also going to be my tech rank 3 since I awakened him yesterday. My wife said she's headed home right now and that the baby is hungry. So I think that's code for we need to wrap this shit up, guys. So let's do that. Moving on up. Do 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 do. From green to red color. uh what? Uh what list are we talking about? The only list I made. Uh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You lost me. Oh, the total. Okay, yeah. So that is part of the Alliance War spreadsheet. Uh, That's just a color gradient chart. It's like literally one button. There's nothing special about that. It's an automated feature. But I'm glad you like it. I think it's because you're at the top, right? That's why you like it so much. Shazam. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to get through without using any potions or revives today. It's a little sketch at the moment. I'm gonna have to use Doom for Arcus though, and I'm not gonna be getting any willpower healing. Does it change every war? Yes. I think the one that's posted in the War Channel right now is from last season. Uh, there's a link to a Google spreadsheet there as well, and that's where the current version is. You're pretty close to the top. Um, like MW Master, Jinx, Big Blue, you guys are pretty far up there pretty often. Woo! That was close. Oh no! Oh, she got me. Alliances can suck so much sometimes. I was loyal to an alliance for the longest time, 4 or so years, and then just a couple of months ago they kicked me with no reason, why, or any explanation. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Did somebody delete the alliance, Doctor Strange? Force the outer block. Peter can't stun. Usually I do, but the health pool was low, and I didn't want to put myself in a bad situation there to get counterattacked. Um, that's fine. Here's the thing: is I got plenty of revives and potions still, um, which worries me because it sounds like everybody else is running out. And I'm usually definitely in the top third for AQ scores. So I wonder what people did with all their potions and revives. Where did they go? Are we asking our membership to do more than they're capable of? Something we're gonna have to. I know we stepped it back from like 350 million points down to 300 million. Um, well, yeah, but you're also one of the heaviest hitters in the alliance, Big Blue. Like, I'm pretty sure you're lifting more weight than you should be, relatively speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm gonna have to have a hard conversation with some of these players after Alliance War season and be like, look, guys, you guys are getting too comfortable, and there's certain players on the team that are doing way more of the work than they should be. Um, I might have to weed one or two players out. You look at guys like Darren. Today's not a good example because it's map 6, and I fucked him. But he's typically running 3-4 million points in AQ on a daily basis, right? And he's one of our smallest account players. So what that tells me is that there are other players in this alliance that could step the F up and pull some weight. I'm having so much fun in the Act 6. I don't think Act 6 is terrible right now, believe it or not. Um, I really don't. I'm about at the point where I could just do it itemless, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. If I can pull this off, uh, this will be an itemless run for me. Oh, oh no! No! I swiped back too late. Yeah, but still, we need Kabam to give out the sorry package since the same isn't still working. Yeah, so there's this rumor of some mega final compensation package. Where's it at? They kicked a couple of us, and none of the officers, not even the leader, just gave an explanation as to why we just moved on. Sometimes better to move on and not dwell on stuff like this. Yeah, I try to make it very like I've definitely had to kick people because we are an active alliance, right? So how do you get kicked? You're inactive. So I send them messages, and there's a little bit of a ramp up, like, hey, you didn't join AQ. Hey, uh, for 3 days now, you moved up once in AQ for an entire day. Like, we can't keep doing this. I need something to change. Uh, and then I kick them. And of course, they weren't checking Discord the whole time. So then when they're kicked, they like, why am I kicked? And then they log into Discord, and then they see all these messages. And then I get a nasty message like, F you, Brian, you're a piece of shit. Really? Me? Sure. Uh, Hopefully I'm not amongst the lowest contributors. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Did you just jinx yourself? Are you talking to Jinx or are you talking to me? It's not a rumor. It's possibly coming this month. It's some mega compensation. I mean, I think people get their hopes up with these compensations. I got a feeling it's going to be some loyalty, a little bit of glory, um, and like, here's some level 1 potions, you scrubs. That's what I expect. All right, I certainly don't want to waste anything I don't need to right now. I'm wondering, can Guillotine regen enough life to finish this fight? I'm gonna chance this. Power through sickness, huh? I'm gonna chance this. Hopefully, the life regain mechanic of Guillotine 99 will help me finish the fight. If not, I'll use a potion and finish it with Doom. Uh, to you, but since I was using his name, I tagged him. Ah, okay. All right. That BS Mega Cop is like a freaking unicorn. PS, those pay to win sigil potions are nice. Don't tempt me. If it's not a 3 to 4 6-star crystal, that's not enough. We stuck around through a lot of the BS. You know what would be a better compensation? Is if they reduced the Paragon requirement from 3 down to 2. Uh, don't get hit, Brian. What are you doing? I gotta be careful not to get debuffs on me. Like that taunt. Yeah, I don't think Guillotine's gonna be able to do it. She's not gonna be able to reduce his power either. Fuck! Oh my God. Oh, fucking A. Ah. From what I've heard, Kabam has been very meticulous with what they're going to give out. It's been taking them months to compile it, so it seems promising. I don't know, man. Here's what I know is that the past 2 years of this game have been just compensation after compensation after compensation. Like, there's accounts out there that literally have doubled and tripled in their power from all of this compensation. And I just feel like, how many 6 stars do we have to give away? It just seems like a lot to me. Uh, if anything in the single champion department. And why is the game taking so long to load? There's literally nothing else running on my phone. All right, here we go. Fix the damn game already. That's it. 2 years of BS. Here's the question: is when the compensation comes out, who's gonna raise their hand and go, "This isn't enough, Kabam. We need more. And if you don't give me more, I'm quitting the game." Like, to have gone through all of this and to be at this point right now, uh, like what is going on with the game? The game is like super slow. All of a sudden, I am not gonna fight the game. We're just gonna reload the client. I think it's fair to say that they should reduce the Paragon to 1 because of the pattern they've been following. Rank 3 a champ to Thronebreaker, so it should technically be 1 champ to rank 4. I actually thought that 1 rank 3 was too low. Um, I think 2 is a good compromise from 3. I mean, just mathematically speaking. So that's my opinion. You may not agree, and that's okay. But I think that they should. It's too late to up the Thronebreaker requirement, but I think they should reduce the Paragon one to 2. Um, how about you provide us with a game that doesn't need compensation as a sorry? Oof. Oh! Shot fired! Watch out! Everyone's going to say it's not enough, and some people who think it's not enough will quit because of it, so that's why they are being meticulous. Good insight there, Big Blue. Good insight. I don't think that I'd given it that much thought. The more hot my phone gets, the slower the game becomes, the more it freezes. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All these sweet game skills that I'm exhibiting, it's taking a toll on the processor. So that's all I needed. I just needed a few more hit points, that's all. I would like to see them uh I don't know. I think that these potions and revives sometimes restore too little health. There are some top level pro gamers in this game that would argue that they give too much health. Um, there has to be I'm sure that they're finding the balancing point. Summer of 2018, I legit burned my hand from the back of my phone from this game. Is that when they were like overutilizing the CPU on the phones and tablets, and it was causing devices to burn up? 'Cause I remember that being a problem. The game was literally catching phones on fire. I'm fed up seeing the questions about compensation. I don't have any compensation questions. We're just speculating here. Um, But what bothers me more is that there's people who swear that they can't possibly play the game at any level until they get the compensation. Uh, and then I guess, guys like Big Blue here are telling me that the game is not working correctly and it's very problematic for them. Sometimes they can't even play the game. Uh, and I'm certainly not having the same experience sitting here before you. Uh, at least for my device and my location, uh, I feel like the game is pretty normal right now. I do keep finding like small little technical glitches, small little details that like, okay, that's a bug that needs to get fixed. But oh, hold on a second. Amazon package. Oh, he's not ready. He's got to find it first. I'll just let him leave it by the door. I saw your old videos and saw the transformation from pretty boy clean shave look to Cap Infinity War Beardo. Pretty cool. Thanks, man. I I've always wanted to have a good looking beard, and it's not there yet, but we're one day closer. I ended up using a ice pack taped to the phone to keep it level. You know what? I sometimes I will take my glass, and it's usually got a giant square ice cube in it, and I'll just put it right there on the screen. Let it sit. It'll completely suck out the heat. It's like a mega heat sink. All right, so that Arcus fight took way too long. Let's take a quick peek. Looks like AQ's doing okay. We still have 2 hours. Yeah, I think the Alliance is gonna pull through. Had a little bit of a heart attack this morning because it looked like we literally had one group at 30% with 8 hours to go. So looks like we're pulling through. And that's how awesome this alliance is. I try not to overreact. Here we go. Doctor Strange. What's up, dude? Okay, so now we're friends. We should communicate. We should do an incursion together sometime. Also, hit me up on Discord. It's much easier that way if you use that. Chill out. What's up, Chills? Early bird. Oh my God, I haven't been up this early since high school. Oh my God. Well, I mean, I was streaming at midnight last night, and then I also started a stream at 10 a.m. this morning, which was like 3 hours ago. iPad is hot now with this energy bug. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the energy bug. I keep hearing people mention it. I have no idea what's happening there. Um, maybe if somebody wants to send me a link to a complaint in the forums or just type it out on Discord so you don't have to type it in the chat here. I don't know. I'm curious to know. I keep hearing about it and nobody's explained it to me, and I certainly haven't seen it. Big Blue says I won't move my big account to a high alliance because of the gameplay issues. Yeah, something. Um, on one hand, I'm happy, and on the other hand, it's not what's best for you, and so I feel bad. Um, anyone else seeing their champions using their heavies when you're not even pressing your heavy? Billy agrees with Tim. What's our Discord? Thank you, Big Blue. Appreciate that. And okay, so the wife told me she's hungry. And so she just walked in the front door. So let me stop fucking around and get to this crystal opening, right? And we have a cosmic advancement to do too. Well, we may be taking a 6-star champion to rank 3 today. So let's pop some crystals, yo. All right, so we have 34 of these bad boys. Okay. All right, so there's one Grandmaster. And got some 5-star shards. I like that. And then when I'm done streaming Doctor Strange, I'll give you some Discord permissions. That's fine. She's probably got to like use the bathroom and sit down for a minute, put her feet up. All right, we'll claim our 4-hour crystal. We will. Here we go. Max Sig crystals. Let's go. 4 of these. I did go on a 3-star crystal opening binge the other day to get ISO, by the way. Here we go. 4. There we go. That's beautiful. 1,100 5-star shards. I do love that. Cav objective crystals. Oh, yes. Look, that is a beautiful opening. 4 tier 1 alpha out of 9 crystals. We got a T4B, which, we need as well. And so T4C crystals, so that's, beautiful. Beautiful. We certainly don't need gold, that's for sure. Here we go. Some Map 5 Alliance Quest crystals. Hoping to get some T2As out of these. Okay. Always need T4C, by the way. Always need it. But T4C, T2A is what we're really hoping to get. And it looks like we got a little bit of it right here. Oh, yes. A T2A. Just formed another one. Loving it. Pequeño will be opening a 6-star in a couple of minutes. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, let us know what you get, man. I love opening crystals, just like everybody else. I try to open them strategically to get the most rewards for it. There's some more T2A. Here we go. We can open this bad boy. We're going to open... Where did it go? We're going to open some of these. Just 10. Just 10. Okay. I've got a lot of T3C crystals for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, so here's the good stuff, right? I am 500 pieces of Cosmic away from a T5C. So this is what we're hoping for. Ha! You awoken your Claire, who you haven't ranked up because I have as a 565 as a 5-star. Well, now you have to rank her up. She's awoken, dude. And congratulations, what a great pull. I have Claire on my second account as rank 2 6-star, but haven't managed to net her as a 5 or a 6-star on my main account. So, well done. Nice pull, Big Blue. Okay. And then we have 2 5% crystals. Fingers crossed for Cosmic. I know Billy D tells me not to say it out loud, but we get what we get. We get what we get. Mutant. Okay, so whereas like a few weeks ago I couldn't get Mutant to save my life, now you're going to throw a 5% chunk at me. I see how it is. Now that I've fully formed the Mutant T5C, it's like, here, have some more. You're actually what do you call it? Behind. Delayed. Behind schedule. Got to catch up. We got to give you more of that mutant. How many mutants in a row was that? Holy cow. And it's teasing me. It teased me with the cosmic. Did you see that? Unbelievable. All right, so no rank 3 cosmic champions today. You agree Kabam can hear us? And that might be the case. All right, got some ascendant crystals here. More T1A. So I'm getting to the point where if I'm holding my T4C and my Tier 2 alphas for rank 2 and rank 3 6 stars, right? I'm running out of 5 stars to rank up for the time being. But yet I'm overflowing on T1As. So what have I done? I'm going back to the 4 stars and I'm starting to rank up the 4 stars that required T1A for rank ups. And then I'm judiciously using T4C to make sure that I'm not starving myself of a 6-star rank up. Heading into my last meeting at this job, Beth, you can have him now. Oh, sorry, man, I wasn't fast enough. I was trying to get to these crystal openings. Just not enough time. I'm thinking I'm gonna, oops. I'm thinking I'm gonna open up these Grandmaster crystals on 4th of July. We'll see. You can see I've got all these Cav crystals. I've got 6 of them here. I've got, what is that? 12 Cav crystals there. So we got some crystals coming up. Yes, we do. All right, so we've got 4 Multi-Madness crystals to open. No worries, you'll still be here, but muted. Awesome. Yes. Good job. All right. All we're looking for is a 5 or a 6 star. What are we gonna get? What are we going to get? I could use a Stark Spidey, that's for sure. Oof. Oh, I'm starting to get flashbacks. Getting flashbacks from that day that I opened 17 of these special crystals and didn't get shit. Whew. Gladiator Hulk, I'll take that. I saw Spider Ham, I'll take that. Spider Gwen, Immortal Hulk. I'll 4 Penny Parkers. Let's go. 5. What else is in there? OG Iron Man, OG Captain America, and Thor. All right, what are you gonna give me? Oh, oh, what a tease! What a tease! Have I ever gotten a 6 star from these special crystals? Oh, like 5 or 6 of them so far. I think Penny Parker was one of them. Sentinel. I think Black Bolt. I think She-Hulk. Honestly, like, I've been playing for a while, Doctor Strange. I mean, as you know, you've been around. Uh, yeah, I've easily gotten at least 5 6 stars from these, maybe more. But I have a habit of continuing to open them until I either run out or I get a 5 or a 6 star. That way I can end every stream on kind of a high note, you know. LMAO, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, sir? Uh, you rapid tap them? Yeah, I just saw your Discord message, Doctor Strange. Uh, I'll get to that when I'm done with the stream. Don't worry. Oh, give me that Spider Ham, bro. Bro. All right. This is our last crystal. But then I'm gonna have to move to a different type of crystal, I think. Ruh-roh. I like to see what's in the spinner. I like to get my hopes up and then suffer crushing defeat. You know? An ego this big needs a lot of bruising, if you know what I mean. I need Kabam to keep me in my place. All right. Should get a pop here any second. Oh, here we go. What do we... Come on. Were those all 3 stars? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm out of special monthly crystals for like the first time in like years. All right, so the next question is I got Cav crystals. I've got 4 5-star Nexus crystals. Uh, I've got some Pools Gold crystals, and I think that's it. I think the Wise play. I don't know. Say I'm going to get at least a 5-star 3 times. Is that how it works? You just got to say it out loud. Um, how many is that? What did the game just do? Who touched the game? I wasn't even touching the screen. Um, is that 300 Grandmaster crystals? I think it is, right? I think it is. Oh, open a 5-star Nexus. Um, I tell you what, I'm not gonna go below 600,000 because I want to do like a special opening video. So what we'll do is that's 20,000 shards, right? Okay, so that'll keep me. Okay, so we got 10 of these. But if we finish all 10 of these, then I'm just gonna stop. Just looking for a 5-star. There's no 6s in here, and that's okay. That's okay. I actually want to do a special video where I open the 5-star Nexuses. I want to open the Cav crystals, and we'll see what we get. You know, kind of like how I pretty much cleaned out a very like all the big crystals from my account after I became Thronebreaker, which was only like last November, right? Any 5-stars, any 6-star crystals I had, I popped. So those are all since the new year began. Pop 10, spin 5. I'm gonna spin them out, dude. I'm gonna spin them out. I wanna feel the body blows one at a time. I feel like it shows me all the champions I don't have way too often. Oh, just give me one 5-star. Come on. Come on, do something. Oh. Ah. Where are we going for lunch today, babe?
I don't follow the sector, but you had that last night.
I mean, I could eat it again,
Okay.
if that's what you want. Looks like we're gonna have some Mexican food for lunch. All right. Can I get a blade? Shame. I'm noticing a lot of these 3-stars are max sig lately. This is good news, guys. Good news. Oh my gosh, I have almost 7,000 units. And then on top of that, I've got just under 3 million battle chips. I think I'm going to be able to whale out a little bit on 4th of July deals. Holy cow. Come on, do something is what I say about the Kardashians. Oh. You know that little emoji where it's got like the tall skinny dude with the stick poking something? Going, come on, do something. I love that thing. I love it. There's another Max Fig. What is going on, guys? We're about to be getting lots of Max Fig crystals all the time. Hmm. You know, I'm getting pretty close to having, I think, 2 million premium hero crystal shards. That's disgusting. um, but at some point, those got to get popped, you know? They got to get popped at some point. All right. What do you got for me now, Kabam? Oh, so close to awakening my torch. What a tease. What a tease. All right, this is number 5. I was looking at my roster the other day, and I really don't have. There are very, very few 2 and 3, and even 4-star champions I don't have at this current moment in the game. Um, I've got a lot of champions. They all need to get leveled and ranked up. Tell you what, I keep seeing Nimrod in there. I would love to get Nimrod. Or Storm X, Awakened Mole Man. Okay, well, we got 5-star shards and some ISO. There we go. Max Sig Heimdall. Every crystal matters, right? Sorry, babe. I thought I was going to get a good champion by now. I don't know what to do. Open more crystals, I guess. You know, to be fair, like this is the only gambling game I've ever liked. And the gamble is so hard. Such a hard gamble, too. Right there. Give me the 5-star. Give it to me. What are you doing? Unbelievable. All right, let's do it again. Uh, Come on. Stop messing around. Give me them 5 stars. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm hungry. Fat Brian wants to eat. Let's go. Oh, oh, hey-oh, that's a win. Still just a 4-star though, but I'll take it. It's another crystal to open for that mega video later. Come on now. I wonder if there's like a hard stop where if you haven't gotten like a 5 or a 6-star by X number of crystals, like, is there like a guaranteed consolation prize? Probably not. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know anybody who knows the algorithm. God, what are you doing to me? I mean, I guess it's giving me ISO for all these 6-stars I'm ranking up. We are running out of crystals, though. I said I was going to do these 10, and that was it. So if we don't get one, I guess this will be the first stream that we didn't end with a 5 or a 6-star champion in a long time. In a long time, that's for sure. The record, the streak is broken. What was the name? The Tiger King. In the words of Tiger King, I will never ever financially recover from this. There's another Max Fig 3-star. I guess there's some silver linings in here somewhere. Oh man. If you guys watch Tiger King, uh the episode where the girl gets her hand bitten off, he gets the radio call saying to come over and help out because she got hurt, right? And rather than going straight to the scene, he goes back to the management trailer to get his like leather jacket that says the words medic on the back before going to the scene. I don't know if anyone else picked up on that, but it was more important to go get the medic jacket than it was to go to the scene. It saves this chick's hand. Oh man, the streak is over. Oh my god. What a letdown. Unbelievable. Well, shit. Look at all these champions we opened. There's so many. There's so many. Let me assess something real quick. Did I open a crystal for cosmic advancement yet? I think I did. I think I opened it right before I started streaming. And I think I got Odin. I did. Okay, so I did open a 5-star technically. Not for the purposes of the stream, though. What else is there? Yeah, I got 2 million premium hero crystals. Look at that. Those got to get popped at some point. Has anyone else saved up 2 million yet? Am I the first one to do that? I know some other people have saved up 1 million, but 2 million? I don't know. Make sure we didn't miss everything over here. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Look at it. We got more max sig crystals. Alright. Compounding interest, I guess. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today, friends. No huge crystal openings at the end of the stream. The luck was not in my favor today, so I gotta go. Gotta go feed my pregnant wife and the baby. I'm hungry myself too. I'm gonna go have my date lunch on Friday, like I typically do with my wife, Elizabeth. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, that was pathetic. And I'm going to go enjoy my Friday. I want you guys to do the same. Stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to people, um, and enjoy your weekend. Doctor Strange, I'm about to end the stream and go add you to Discord. And I will see the rest of you guys, if you want, tonight, midnight Eastern, Diablo stream. And then I may or may not do like an extra daytime MCoC stream at some point because we're really not doing a lot right now. We're just kind of waiting for the baby to pop. But I do have I got some laundry to fold before I do my next live stream for sure. Right, Beth?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta fix that couch still. So anyway, have a good one, guys. Consider liking the stream and subscribe if you like hanging out with me on a Friday morning. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time. Wait, I'm back. We gotta find someone else to raid. I always forget. I always forget. Let's do that. Where's it at? MCoC. There it is. We're gonna quickly find someone else to pass the stream torch to. Not gonna leave you guys hanging. Alright, so we got Lord Shadow. And, oh, there's a whole bunch of people. They're just not in English. Okay, so Lord Shadow, I think, is the only one. Nope, 30k units is also. But we'll do Lord Shadow. I haven't rated him in a while. Copy link address. Paste into the chat. Boom. There you go. Go say hi to Lord Shadow. I'm going to pop in, give him a like, say hi as well, and then I'm out of here. All right. Peace.